Hey there, and welcome back to our this project 2. And in this project, we'll be creating a YouTube shorts that's both educational and entertaining using CapCut. And you will learn how to use templates, add media, insert captions, animate text, and enhance your video with sound and effects, all optimized for verticals video. Okay, so let's start by opening up the CapCut. So here we are in the CapCut, and let's go to click on the create or just create a project to new project. And now that here we have opened the new project, and also and this is our blank. The first step is we want to change the expect ratios, and like we gonna do, let's modify it there's one. And also, and first one is, so let's rename the our project, and let's say we gonna want to use the font size tips or history facts shorts like this one. So let's go with, and if I gonna say the fun or science, let's say the tips. Okay, so here we have the that's one. And the next thing is we want to use the aspect ratio, so let's go with the 9 by 16, and this is perfect for shorts. Okay, and now that here we have set up the that's one, and then just click on the save. So now that here we have set up these ratios over here, and we have these details you can see in there. Okay, and now let's say, and we gonna want to use, and let's say the topic is something three surprising space facts. And we'll start by importing our media, like, and we can do by going to the imports, and we have the difference of, like, if I gonna do have the this one, so let's go to, and I have I want to use these clips over here, and we have the clips of or the stock footages of planets, and also the astronauts and galaxies. So the step is we gonna do, so let's select it and import it over here, and then and just open it. You can use CapCut's builds in stock footage or import from your devices. Okay, so like here, if you want to use from there, go to the library, and you can have your own styles over here, or go to the libraries over here. You can search for the videos if you gonna want to use. So the for example, if you want to use the planets, and like the this one, and you can find the different planets of the pictures over there. So I have already imported these planets pictures in there. Okay, and the first one is, so we want to use, so let's go to select and select this one and drag to the timelines. So this is for facts like the moon is drifting from the earth. And the next one is we want to say the Venus rotates backwards. So let's see here, if I gonna go to or select it, and let's use it over here, and I want to or I want to work over here. And the another one, so let's we have the galaxies pictures over here. And what can we do, so let's drag to the over there. Okay, and now that here we have this picture or the video footage, and let's keep each scenes snappy. For YouTube shorts, aim for high engagement, so trim each clips down to like 5 seconds maximums. And we're gonna do, so let's say we want to spell it up from here, and let's delete it. The same one we're gonna do, So let's make it, or I want to use over here. What can I do? So let's go over and I'll just spell it up and delete it from here. So now that here this is in the 5 seconds, same way we can do for the there's one. So what can I do? So let's spell it up over here and let's delete it the there's one. Or what can I do? Let's use the Ctrl plus B for the spell it up, and from here I'm gonna do use the Ctrl plus B and then next delete it. Okay, so now that here we have this, or we have this footages over here, we have just spelled it over there. Okay, and now that here we have almost now the 10 seconds, and we can do also, let's also spell it up with the Ctrl B and delete, or we can do. So now that here we have deleted over here, and there we have it. And the next one is we can delete it for here. And what can I do? So let's go ahead, Ctrl plus B, and we're gonna want to delete it from there. And here we have the almost like that there's one. And what can I do? So let's make it, we want to keep this is footage like the 50 seconds at least. So and there we have it, we have just trim up our like the these clips and makes it like almost the 15 seconds. Okay, and the next thing is we want to do, we want to add the text captions and the hooks. Okay, so captions are boost retentions, so add a hook in the first 3 seconds. So we can do, so let's go to, and we're gonna want to use the 3 seconds over here, and let's go to the text over here, and we're gonna do, so let's use the default text and just add it. And the first step is we want to do, so let's make it until the 3 seconds over here. And what can I do? So let's go it, and we're gonna use this one into the 3 seconds over here. Okay, so now that here we have almost the 3 seconds. The first one is we want to do, so let's say we want to do, or did you, or we're gonna say the, let's say the did you know this about space, like the this one. And here we have the that's one. So and here we have this one, and I want to work over here, and let's go ahead and let's use the inters, and we have the there's one. Okay, and we're gonna do, so let's make it little bit, or increase the font pointers over here, and let's make it the centers alignments over here. And you can use the different colors if you're gonna want to use it. Okay, so let's go with, and we want to use the white colors over here. Let's click it, or you can use the different styles, so if you're gonna want to work from there. Okay, so now here we have the different styles, so let's use it, or you can have your the on style. So if you're gonna want to use it over here, and there we have it, so like we can, let's go with the different one, or I'm gonna do, so let's say with let's go with the, or like the simple one I'm gonna want to use, or let's go with the, or I'll just say, so let's go do it, or go with the this one. And that's it, we have with the simple one. And now let's add the another text if you're gonna want to use it over here. And the thing is we want to use, we want to add here the different captions. Okay, and also we're gonna do, and we want to write here something that text like, or before that we want to add the animations with this text by going to the animations. And also this times let's use the different animations. Okay, so and you can have the fade in if you want to use it over here, and here we have the fade in, or if you want to use the type writers and it comes over the durations, you can easily or increase the durations over here like the that's way. So and that's it, we have just used the animations with our text. Okay, and the next one is we want to add something that text, we can just work over here. The first one is we gonna want to use the fact one. So let's say we're gonna do the, or let's go with, and I'm gonna do here the fact, let's say the fact one, and let's say, and we're gonna say the moon is drifting like the this one and away from earth. Okay, over here. And the next thing is we're gonna do, so let's use the inters over here, and we have the this one. And what can I do, let's resize it over here in the or the this one. And also we can do have the, or the difference animations, or we can keep it like the this one or whatever you want. So like here we have the first one, and this is the, or over here we can just keep it for now. And the another one we want to use the another text by going to and select it, and this times what can I do, so let's use the another text, and we want to say the Venus, or we want to say the rotates, or the backward. Okay, so let's go with the backward. And the next one is we want to say, so let's resize it over here, and we're gonna do, we have the this one. And also you can have the different styles if you want to use it from there. So or we're gonna do, so let's go with, and we can do with the styles over here. And the last one is we gonna want to say, so and we want to use the like fact 2 or fact 3, and we want to use default font over here, and let's say the change it and use the neutron, or we want to say the neutrons or stars, spine the insanely, so like over here. And we're gonna do our first. Okay, and that's it. And let's or move it to the down, and here we have the this one. And now let's go with the different styles if we're gonna want to do. So let's go with the these styles over here. So and that's it. So now when you play it, so it will comes with the this way, and this is the fact, or this is the fact 1, and this is the fact 2. You can write also fact, or if you don't want to, you can easily take out like the that's one. Okay, so and that's it. And the next thing is, and also we have added the our text over here. And also, and now let's use the captions boost retentions, and also we have added it over here. And also we can use the another one, like another text if you're gonna want to use from here. So like here the mind blowing the space fact we can do. So let's go with the text, and also let's go with, and now this times let's say we're gonna just wanted to say the mind, and let's say the blowing, and gonna say the space effect, okay, over here. And this times what I'm gonna do, so let's go with over here, and I'm gonna want to use over here, and let's do it over here, or I can do the or make it over here, and let's make it the little bit bigger over here, okay. And that's it, we have over here. And the next thing is we gonna do, so let's use the difference effect, or we want to say, so let's go with, and let's try to go with the difference one, or let's go with the mind-blowing effects over here. And here we have the that's one, or we gonna do, so let's say, or we want to keep with the this one. And the next thing is, again go to over here and go to the basics, and let's increase the font point of font sizes over here. And what can I do, so let's use it, or we can just keep it for now, okay. So this is our mind-blowing space effect. The or let's go with, click over here, and we want to use change the over here, and that's it. And also we need to do, you can make it the bold over here and text it the difference one. And the thing is, we want to add the animations with the there's text, okay. So let's select it, go to the animations, and also you can have the difference animation. So if you gonna want to use like the over here, let's say we want to use over here, or whatever you deserve, like the this one, or let's say we want to use the this one, okay. And the another one, I want to add the animations with this text. So go to the, or select the text and go to the animations again, and you can have the different animation text styles like the free one. I'm gonna just want to use the free or animations from there, okay. So let's go ahead and try to find out the animations, or let's go with the this one, or we have the this one. We can increase the slides over there, okay. And here we have the there's ones over here. And the next thing is, we also want to change the these animations, and we're gonna do, so let's go with, and we want to also increase the this one, or the likes over there, okay. So and that's it. And now let's add smooth transitions and engaging motions effects. So this makes your videos flow and better and feels more dynamics. And we're gonna do, so let's select it at the this text or between these clips, and we want to use the any transitions. Let's go to the over here, and you can easily find out. So if you want to use, so let's say the zoom, and we're gonna want to use the zoom in something like this one, and you can choose from there, so whichever you want. So let's go to with the this free one, and we're gonna do, so let's use until over there, okay. So and that's it. So now if I play it, and it comes with like this way. And the another one, we want to add the another zooming options from here, and let's say we're gonna do, and let's say the blur, okay. So let's go with the blur, and we're gonna do the blur effects over here, and from there you can have the different one, so whatever you deserve. So let's go ahead, and we're gonna do, so we have the this one, we can decrease the over here the durations, and let's use it, so it comes with the like this way. So and now let's add the different effects over here. And the first one is, we want to use the retro by going to the effects, and let's say and we are trying to do with the different one, or let's try to find out the retro effects over here, and we have the different one. So let's say if I'm gonna use the this one, or what can I do? So let's select it. We have the this one, and now we want to use untils over here. So now that here we have the this one, and or what can I do? So let's use it over here, and now here there's it's our like the netro or retros over here, and the or we can do. So let's move it over here, and I'm gonna do. So let's use it over here, or we want to do like over these retros, and we can have the there's or the retro effects over there. Okay, and also the next one is we want to use the another effects. So let's say we're gonna say the glow, or let's go with the glow, and we want to use the difference glow to, or glow on the key text. So or whatever you want. So let's say we want to use the, or if I wanna say let's, or if I gonna want to use it over here, so let's use it until like the this one, or I'm gonna do. So let's use it and try to play it, so how it will comes with the like this way. Again we're gonna do, and we have the there's one. Okay, so and that's it. We have added the different effects over here. You can also the whole effects if you want to use it from there, like whatever you preferred. You can have the different styles, like if I gonna want to use the there's one, so let's select it, or we can use like, or we don't want to use it, or we gonna use the glow down if you gonna want to use, or glow warm. So from there, and let's select it, or if I say, so let's use with the this one, or we are using over here, and now that here we have the different glows over there. So and that's it. And also the next thing is, let's choose the background musics that fits the mood, and also use the CapCut royalty free text or upload your own. And for that, let's go to the audios, and also you can select the different audio if you want to use it. So for example, let's say we're gonna use something the cinematic, and if I gonna say the cinematics, the this one, and let's try to use it for from here, and if I gonna try to play it for now, and it takes the several time to play it. So let's try to play it again. Or let's try to play with the another one. Okay, so for now we want to use this sound effect to our the these reels over here. And the next thing is we gonna do, we want to spell it up or trim it up by using the Ctrl plus B. And now I want to delete it for now, and I want to work with the fade out and fade out for the smooth transitions or the audio transitions. So and that's it. And the next one is, so let's try to play it, so how it will come. So, and that's it. Now the next thing is, if you prefer voice narrations, you can record it directly in CapCut or import a pre-recorded one. Okay, so click on the voice over here and record a short narrations. Like you can easily do it from here by using, like, if you're gonna want to use or before that. So let's go to, and we're gonna start from here, and let's say we want to use the voice over, and let's try to open it, and just we're gonna do. So let's try it, and we want to play it from, or click to start recordings, and now it start recording. The moon is slowly drifting away from earth. And now that here we have record these video clips or the audio clips, and the next thing is, so let's try to play it, so how it will come. The moon is slowly drifting away from earth. Okay, so and there we have it. You can increase or decrease the these volumes over here. You can reduce the denoise, or you can go ahead the normalize loudness from there. Okay, so and that's it. And the next one is, now let's wrap up it with the brandings and polish. So you can easily add your own logos by using the inputs. If you do have the own logos, you can go ahead over there, or now you can adjust the color grading. So like here we have these colors, and we're gonna do, we can adjust the color grading, so if you gonna want to use it. But here I have the polished one, so I don't want to add the colors gradings from there. So and that's it over there. And the next thing is, you can also add the background if you gonna want to use from there. So you can have the different backgrounds like from there. Okay, so and also that's it. And also ensure everything is clear and engaging. And also, and now when everything is done, you need to check it from the beginnings. So let's try to play it. The moon is slowly drifting away from earth. Okay, so and that's it. Now export your videos, and also go to the export, and also here we have the options, and use the thousands by, or like here we have already set up it over here. So let's go to the video, use the 1000 by 19s, or like you need to do the resolutions should be the 1080 by 1920 resolutions, and mp4 formats, and under the 60 seconds, or you can use the different one. So if you're gonna want to use, so the current frame is rate is the same as this project, so you can easily go ahead this one. Okay, so when everything is set up, you can just click on the, or you can give here the different name if you want to use it from there. Okay, and then just hit on the export. And so now let's recap. You learn how to plan, trim, captions, or animate and export high impact YouTube shots using CapCut.